friends, so today I'm going to do a review on the do-it-yourself, build-it-yourself bass kits that they sell offline, basically the no-name Chinese brands that you can buy very cheap. This is off of a website called The Fretwire, and it was actually only $125, and it is a full, knockoff of basically a Squire or a Fender or anything like that with the body and all that, but there's nothing wrong with that. The parts are definitely cheap when you get them. The first thing I would recommend doing is changing out the pickup, which we did, which I'll discuss which one it is in a second. But yes, so you have basswood, you have maple neck, and then you have rosewood fretboard. And that's actually like some pretty good components when you think about it. And spending $125 for that is pretty crazy. So what are the flaws on getting these? The flaws are not every single one is going to be manufactured the same, so all of them can actually have different problems. Some of them can be completely perfect, some of them will take a lot of work. So that's the kind of risk you take when you pay only $125. With this guitar, from what my bassist told me, was when you put the neck in, it actually did not it was not snug and not tight, so they actually had to put extra wood in it and wood glue and shave it down and then get the neck to fit in just perfect. And I can't tell. It stays in tune now, so but that's what they said their flaw was when they got this one. And the only other thing I can tell that is kind of weird is I believe there's a little bit of fret buzz on the higher frets, which I will show you. But yeah, these aren't too bad. The one thing I think I don't really like, and I don't know if that's really normal, is this nut is super high. But you can always shave that down. I don't think my bassist did that, so we can always do that later if need be. But it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't look right. But anyways, when you first do get these, though, they actually are just plain like white. They're just white wood. And you can stain them, and you can paint them, and you can do whatever you want, and that's the fun part about getting one of these. And my bassist did this awesome stain, and then he put a polyurethane on the body, and then he did not put it on the back of the neck, so it's not sticky, and it's very smooth. I actually love how this feels. And everything else is original parts other than the pickup. The pickup is a Dimarzio Model P bass. It's just like the standard one. I'm going to put all of the links to this and the pickup in the description below in the comments, so you guys will see that there. The pickup is only $70, so for what, nearly $200, you get a pretty cool looking custom bass. I think that's great. I think that's very cool. And if you wanted something that you want is your own and you want a cool project, I know like when I was younger I loved playing with Legos and Bionicles. And of course, I mean, you have to be aware these are cheaper components, so they might not be as good, but I can't tell anything that's super off. The other thing that I will say, though, is I don't like how this bridge piece doesn't have like the ruts for the bridge, for the bridge pieces. Like they usually have two lines that help these. I can't really show you. The little lines, I don't know, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it, but they have two little ridges for each bridge saddle, so then they can move forward and not move at all. That's not really that bad, but let's see how it sounds. I'm going through my Fender 112, and this is the clean channel, and I'm in drop C, so... I just did a setup and an intonation on it, so it should be C and C. Also, I'm not a bassist, so don't judge me. But the higher frets, you can definitely hear that buzz there. It could be the string gauge he's using, because my bassist likes to use lighter gauge strings, which we'll see in the future, but I really do believe that's probably a fret buzz, like an actual unlevel fret. another one. But honestly, if you're a bassist and play that high, that's cool. I don't, and my bassist doesn't really, so. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, I definitely don't like this super loose string. My bassist and I argue about that all the time. What string gauge do you guys use in drop C? You should comment below. I think these are 10s, but they definitely feel a little loose, but yeah, I think it sounds great. If I roll the tone off too. Put about halfway. Yeah, anyways, I definitely think for only $125, I believe that's how much it cost with shipping. I'm not sure on that, but you can find out for yourself. But definitely something that's around $200 to $250. You definitely get your own style bass, which I think is very cool, and you get to cut your own headstock in whichever shape. And my bassist's best friend did this, and I think he did an awesome job. He like actually made it look like a real headstock. So because they come in like a big ugly square. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So if you pay only $100-something, you do take a risk of having to mod it. But I do think they are not a bad product. Definitely if you want something to kind of beat around, I definitely would not say this is like Fender Mexican quality, but it definitely can get the job done. I would say it's like kind of like Squier quality. But there are some Squiers that I believe that would be a little bit nicer than this, but I don't know. It's not too bad. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye.